going on, internet friends? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing absolutely sensational as per always. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Chat, my weekly forum where we discuss the issues, things that might concern me, concern you, or anything in between. Because the truth of the matter is the fact that I do not have all the answers, and neither do you. But together, through open-minded conversation, I'm sure we can come up with a couple of solutions. So, you joined me in my room this week for no other reason other than I just did not have the capacity, time, or energy to set up this camera and film in the car. And it brought up an interesting thought in my mind. What point do you draw the line and say I do not have capacity to do something? Current moment in time, we're juggling a lot of different things. Next week I'll be writing my board exam. We're very back to back at work, trying to focus on doing the best that I can as always, while maintaining the relationships around me, and as well as keeping a lot of projects that I'm involved in afloat. Not afloat like they depend on me, but I have important roles to play within those respective projects, and it's been a big challenge, big challenge, and I don't even know if I know I'm not coping, but like, to what degree am I not coping? Am I not coping because I don't think I'm lazy at this point. At this point, I think we are operating at a high level, and that high level needs to be maintained. And there are things that are shaking up are rocking the boat, if you will. I discussed previously about 2-3 weeks ago that now's the time to see if the structures and systems I have in place to help me cope mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually are going to work. And boy oh boy are they being tested. It's very challenging to keep things afloat. It's very challenging to be stringent. One of them has already fallen off. My exercise routine is the worst it's been probably all year. Well, not all year, but for a long time now. This week will be extra worse because we don't have indoor soccer, so I'm not even getting in cardio. And yeah, my eating is falling off horrifically rapidly, in spectacular fashion, really. But the one thing that is holding me right now is the fact that my spiritual focus is very good. It's been an interesting journey. And it's only just beginning. I think a lot of people will say that, you just have to get used to it. And that's true, but I also do believe that things come in seasons. I think that after I finish writing these board exams, that I'll be able to reset a little bit again and focus on a few key things. I've noticed that, and this is my experience, and I'd love to know for you guys, but your routine falls off when you have to add something new that's temporary. When you have to add something that isn't going to consistently happen, and it will only happen for a month or a few weeks or a week even, that it becomes more and more challenging to stick to that routine. And that's kind of the situation I'm in a situation where the sport exam, hopefully God willing, will be the last time I ever have to write it, and it'll be worth all the sacrifice of the other things that I normally do. There's a big debate in my mind right now about sacrifice and giving up things now for later. And right now I'm giving up a lot of personal health, physically and mentally, in order to secure this one thing. And I don't know how I feel about it. I know that it's an important thing for me, my career, my job, my everything, to make sure that I write this thing and I pass and I get it over and done with. But it's also frustrating knowing that I'm here because everyone will say this, but I feel robbed the first time I did it. I don't know if I've shared the story of the first time I wrote the sport exam, but long story short, passed the first case study perfectly, and the second case study I was 2% off, and it was very frustrating because it's like, dude, are you joking? Handed in my appeals and everything, and my appeal was denied with no real reason. It was heartbreaking, and I don't want that to be the case on this occasion. I don't want this to be another case of you were robbed. I want this to be so overwhelmingly, resoundingly obvious that I've done well, that there is no question. It's kind of the full stop on the whole thing. I'm really trying to channel that energy, and it's challenging. In a capacity standpoint, it's very challenging. I don't think the capacity is there to do everything that I'm doing right now. And this is where delegation needs to come into my life. I'm delegating as much as I can. Unfortunately, prior to this year, I had structured my life in such a way that any project or thing that I'm doing and any things that I had to do could revolve around me so much, because I had the ability and the privilege of flexibility. Right now I don't have the privilege of flexibility in my time as much as I did, and it's showing me flames. It's showing me absolute flames to not be able to just wake up at whatever hour and do work and sleep and wake up and go and study here and move there. That freedom of movement and flexibility in time is showing me fire. And it's very challenging. It's a very big, difficult thing, and it's something that I think I will be able to, well, I don't think, I know I'll be able to get over, because I work hard. I work hard, I get things done, and it's just who I am. There's nothing more, nothing less about it. I'm a person who tries to succeed, and even though I know I get things wrong, the end result is 99.9% of the time success. And therefore this will be no different. God willing, I will make it happen. Somehow, somewhere, I'll make it happen. As we speak, you guys know that I've been posting these Let's Chats every Wednesday, and this Wednesday I felt like I didn't have the capacity to do it. And then I remembered, no, that's not the point. You don't get to start something and just drop it when you feel like it. And although it's beyond just feeling like it, it's getting it done, finding a way. This is kind of a point to myself to prove that I can get things done. And here we are, filming a video at home, almost basically when this video needs to be out, and we get it done each and every time. It's challenging, but we will get it done. And if anything, let this be a message to all of you guys. I hope you guys are getting things done, trying your flipping best. And remember, your best is only your best when you have nothing more to give. I had a little more to give in my day, and I wasn't going to give up that easily. And here we are, filming this Let's Chat. So, internet friends, pardon me while I go edit this video, put it up for you guys, and then study until as early in the morning as I can. Until next time though, thank you for rocking with me as always. Remember to love life and all the people in it we live in.